Hey guys, it's Alicia here with Tween Machine, and today I'm going to be going over some tips for if you're taking public transportation for the first time. I know the idea of taking public transit, if you never have before, is really scary, but I promise you, practice truly does make perfect, and it's not as hard as you think. Even if you've taken public transportation before, this video will still be really great for you to make your commute a little more enjoyable every day. Okay, so the first tip I'm going to give you is to download a transit app. You can get different apps depending on where you live and what transit system you're taking, but I find it really helpful for me to use my app every morning. So I live in Edmonton, and I just went to my app store and I searched Edmonton Transit apps, and this is the one that I found and I downloaded. I really like this one. In the app, it shows you what bus stops are next to you, close to you, what bus numbers you can take to get to your desired destination, and what time the bus comes. So you can even, on this app that I downloaded, you can actually see the bus comes as well as where it is. So it tracks the bus for you. You can even set notifications to your phone so it notifies you when your bus is coming. Downloading a music playlist, a podcast if you listen to those, or even just bringing a book with you. I found that listening to podcasts or reading a book every morning when I'm on my way to school really helps me just take some time to relax before my busy day, and it really makes my commute much more enjoyable every day. Make sure your bus pass or your Metro card, whatever one you're using, is really accessible to you and no one else. I just bought a little change purse and I put my bus pass right inside every morning before I leave the house. I just slip it in my pocket, and then when the bus comes, I'm easily able to pull it out of my pocket, show the bus driver my bus pass, and then I can put this change purse back in my backpack until I'm using it again at the end of the day. If you don't want to buy a change purse or anything like that, something else that's really useful is getting a clear phone case and then just putting your bus pass on the back of it facing out, so you can just flash your phone at the bus driver to get on the bus. Okay, this next tip might sound pretty obvious, but it's still really important and a lot of people forget about it. When you're on the bus or the train, make sure that you're holding on and that you're paying attention. So when you get on the bus, if all of the seats are taken, don't worry, don't stress out. You can definitely stand. Look for any handles. They're going to be up at the top of the bus. You can just hold on to them, or you can hold on to any of the railings as well. Make sure that you're not going to miss your stop. So just make sure that you're looking up every now and then if you're reading a book, or you're paying attention to where you are and when you need to get off. So if you're riding the bus, you're going to need to pull the yellow cord that's up at the top, or there are red buttons throughout the bus on the railings that you can press. That signals the bus driver that you want to stop at the next stop. If you're taking the train as a part of your commute, don't stress out about this. I know this can seem a little more scary than taking the bus, but it's not. It's really similar to taking the bus, and a lot of these tips still apply. So holding on, make sure you're paying attention. Both of those apply if you are taking the train. Something that might seem a little bit more stressful or scary is knowing what train line to get on. So normally there's a Metro or a Capital Line train. There might be a few different ones. So when you show up at the train station, there will be maps or schedule boards located all throughout the station. You can take a look and see what train line you need to get on and what stops that train will bring you to. Another tip is, when you are getting on a train, just triple check that you're getting on the right one. A couple of times I've gotten on the wrong train and I didn't find out until we were 15-20 minutes into the train ride. That's no problem. It's easy to get off and just wait for your train that's coming. But just to save you time and a little bit of stress, before you get on that train, just make sure you're looking at the name of it and you're on the right line. And it's as easy as that. Just remember that everybody takes the bus and the train for the first time at one point. Everybody gets really good at it after practice, and it's not as scary as you think. If you need help, just ask anybody that's around. So I hope these tips helped you, and good luck when you take transit for the first time.